we need to bring Doge to the FBI and the CIA. Let's just be totally honest now, okay? I mean, I've lived in that city my whole life. I had a parent who worked at one of those agencies. Like, I have some sense of how things go. And it's great to humiliate USAID. I'm totally in favor of that. By the way, you just tanked the economy of Vienna, Virginia when you did that. Okay, because actually all this stuff is a money laundering scheme. The Ukraine war, USAID, it's all about supporting people in the D.C. metro area. Obviously, if you live there, you know that that's true, because it is true. However, the real power centers in the U.S. government, let me just say, are CIA, DOJ, Pentagon. Okay, that's where the power is. That's where the money is. That's where the good things happen. That's also where the bad things happen. I'm not, it's not a blanket attack on everyone who works at those agencies. Of course, I know a million of them, and they're great people and patriotic people, decent people, Christian people. But there are a lot of really bad actors, and none of them have been fired. And what the hell is that? And that's a very unwise thing, even for self-preservation reasons. You know what I mean? It's like I could go on for literally hours on this topic, but I won't. I'll just say we need to bring Doge to where the power and the money are. And that's not the Department of Education, which I'd be happy to see bulldozed for a dog park. But that's not going to save the country. You need to, after everything that happened after, January 6th, during the first Trump term, many people I know went to jail, many, on totally trumped up charges. They tried to put Trump in jail on nonsense charges. And no one's been fired, really? After everything we've learned about what the intel agencies use spying on Americans, and it's Ed Snowden, who's still stuck in Moscow. I just had lunch with him in Moscow. Ed Snowden's wants to come back. He's an American. And I'm sure everyone hates Ed Snowden here, but let's just really quick. The facts are, Ed Snowden revealed that U.S. intel agencies were illegally spying on Americans. That's illegal. It's a violation of the Constitution. You can't do that. And not one person was fired, and Ed Snowden gets the death penalty. Now, maybe you're mad at Ed Snowden for he's a traitor or whatever, but what about the people who are spying on you using your tax dollars, treating you like a foreign enemy? And they're rich? What? It enrages me. And the last thing I'll say is they are rich. And this is a topic I know a lot about. And they're rich. There's a lot of money flowing through. And I don't mean sort of rich. I mean beachfront property, $20 million house rich. And I know them personally. I sold one of my houses to them once. And it's a massive, massive problem. And everybody in D.C. knows it. And no one's doing anything about it. And why is that? Well, partly because they're afraid. And that tells you everything right there. If you're afraid of government bureaucrats, literally afraid, can't touch that, then that's like Idi Amin level corruption. And that has to be addressed.